Hi, I'm going to show you a little bit of how I've used Google Groups and other discussion boards in teaching. I taught ninth grade history and I've also taught at BYU, and I find that discussion boards are quite helpful because everyone can participate. It's not dominated by one or two people like oftentimes classroom discussions are, and it's also not necessarily dominated by the teacher depending on how the teacher interacts with the student. I've used it to have just discussions to share ideas. I've also organized debates and done some other things like that. And the other thing I like about these discussion boards is that because they're writing, they're really thoughtful about what they're saying and they have time to revise and edit, where in face-to-face it's more spontaneous, and I feel like on these discussion boards it really focuses more on the content. So if Google actually has a free discussion board that you can use. If you go to groups.google.com, you should see this layout, and if you don't, there should be a button up here at the top that says switch to the new layout, which I actually prefer. And so you can go to groups that you've already created. You can browse certain groups, or you can create a new group. And when you create new groups, you can actually make them private, so only those that you invite can enter in, or you can make it public so anyone can join. I'm going to show you some of the groups that I've created. Actually, I'll just show you one here. I recently did an internet safety discussion with my students, and you can see that up here I put the post. Basically, they explored internet safety resources for about an hour, and then they came on here and answered some of these questions about what they learned. And I really wanted them to get to the application level where they were applying what they learned to classroom teaching. These were pre-service teachers. So you can see that these are all individuals that posted new ideas, and then others can go in there. So for instance, let's check out this one. You can see that he posted a new kind of response, and then people came in here and replied to him. So you can see he's got quite a few replies here, and I made it so the expectation was not attaboy comment, totally agree with you, but to add something new to a conversation like you would face to face. And you can see that I got on here and added some thoughts, but then I also asked him some more information, and then he got in and replied to me and to some other people. So actually another kind of interesting view that you can look at, actually if I come over here, sorry, I'm gonna kind of out of review, but if I hit overview in the top right corner, you can actually see, this was the original post, these are the active participants, what are the resources that were posted on there, and then I can even see the topic structure. So I can see he posted first, someone replied to him, and then he replied to her, and then you can see that he replied to me and then I replied back to him. So it really shows that threaded discussion. So you can go back and really look at what they did and the content that they posted. I find it quite helpful depending on your needs. The other nice thing about it is a lot of students already have Google accounts, so they already have passwords that they can. Anyway, I hope that's helpful, and I really found it beneficial when I was teaching.